What's up, guys? My name is 𝗧𝗢𝗡. I own Tone Hair Salon in Raleigh, North Carolina, and today I'm going to show you how to place your extensions, okay? This is very important. So I created and invented the Swan Method. I do have an online course. It is available at 𝗧𝗢𝗡𝗄𝗏𝗡 but today what I'm going to show you is placement and how to put the beads in correctly. So if you're not following me, please subscribe right now, and then follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, 𝗧𝗢𝗡𝗄𝗏. Let's go put in some extensions. Today, I'm going to show you how to place the extensions on your client's hair, okay? So I'm going to place 2 rows, and I'm going to show you how to do the beadwork on it. Let's get started. And just FYI, the color that I do on Jamie is a high lift blonde color. I do not bleach her hair. So what I'm gonna do is whenever I do, I'm doing 2 rows on her, I wanna get up pretty high over here because I want the hair, when it falls down, to cover some of these shorter pieces, okay? So, I'm gonna get a nice kind of like, I don't know, I would say an egg shape, okay? She doesn't have an egg head. She just has an egg shape pattern here for her first web. This is her top, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna bead this later. I like to have these little black ponytails, a bunch of them, so that I can tie up the hair and get it out of my way. Now this is the 2nd row. You never want to get it above the ear right here, okay? So like, you don't want it to sit where it's going to hit her ear. You also don't want it too close so that if she pulls her hair back, we don't want to see wefts right here, okay? So I'm gonna take out that right there, and we're gonna go about 2 to 3 fingers, 2 to 3 fingers between wefts is great, and then 2 fingers from the hairline, okay? And then probably 2 fingers at least above the ear. Probably like more like 3 fingers above the ear. And I do not like, I just do not like to put it past the occipital bone, because you have to think about it, it's like gravity, right? Gravity is gonna hit, and then as soon as some of this is growing out, this is gonna start hanging. And that's potential for loose ends and, you know, it coming apart and da 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 da. So I do not put it past the occipital bone. And what I'm gonna do is I'm grabbing half of it right now. I typically do like to have this wet, but today we're gonna have it dry. But I do have a full course. It's called the Swan Method. It is available right now online at 𝗧𝗢𝗡𝗄𝗏𝗡. I put together the entire course, you guys. My students are learning this method within days, not weeks. It is seamless from the top and the bottom. The beads are hidden. That is huge. The beads are hidden, but here's what makes me different. The stitches are barely there, okay? Every extension method that you've ever seen, you see those stitches on top. I thought about things differently here. I said, okay, you know, why? You don't have clothes that have stitches on the top. Why am I doing this? So I guess you could say reinvented the wheel, and I created the Swan Method. I become your personal coach. You get access to my phone number. We chat whenever you want. I also give you a 1-hour social media audit and 1 hour with me to ask me anything about the Swan Method after you've viewed the course. But I will tell you this, most people don't need it. They are, literally, I get the text, mind blowing. Oh my God. And then a few days later, check this out. Beautiful, I see their work. Like, wow, that looks amazing. And then they start doing it on their clients. And then I start getting the text, girl, my client is at 10 weeks. I used to only be able to get 7-8 weeks before it was falling out. My clients go 13 weeks, okay? The Swan Method is different. You're gonna have to check it out. Go to the website. I've got answers to everything you probably have, okay? You can also check out all the work there. And then of course, if you're not already subscribed, make sure that you are subscribed here on YouTube. And then I also have my TikTok, 𝗧𝗢𝗡, Instagram, and Facebook, all 𝗧𝗢𝗡. Super easy to find me. These are where these come in handy. Swan Method.
You've been swantified.
You have been swantified. Now, we have a nice clear area. I love clean and crisp. Super important. This is where you can also take the wax stick. Anything to kind of lay down the little baby hairs that might get in your way. Now, how many beads do you need? That really depends on how thick or thin your client's hair is and how many wefts you're going to be putting in, okay? For her, she's got medium hair density. She's got, it's pretty coarse. Actually, she has curly hair. And I like to put, I don't know how many beads yet. I'm not gonna count, we're gonna count them together, okay? But my first bead, I like to take a smaller section with a lot of density, okay? So it's not going to be as wide, but it's going to be a little thicker. Now here's where you can tell. If you've got too much hair, the bead is struggling to go through, then you gotta take less hair. If the bead falls out immediately, it's too thin of hair or too big of a bead. Also, this is my fun little gadget that I made. I need to make some actually. Swan Method magnets. I'm going to just lightly clamp it. And now I'm gonna go for my next one. This one I'm gonna take a little wider, but a little thinner of the hair. See, I feel like that's a little too much, okay? That's a little too much hair because it's not really struggling to get in except for when I get to the top. But, so I'm gonna still take it long ways, but thinner amount of hair. Also, I'm gonna say this because I've seen a lot of students mess up here. They start measuring the wefts. My way, the Swan Method, I tell you don't do that. The beads and the placement are the most important part. Before you even think about the wefts over here, the placement and the beads, you can always adjust to fit the placement and the beads, okay? So again, that is in my full course, which is available on swanmethodhairextensions.com. But I promise you, your mind is gonna be blown when the way I teach you how to do things. It's not the regular way. Okay, I'm gonna find her section here that matches her other side. Let's just double check that. She's right here, right on the tip of the top of that ear. We're gonna go same way. Again, a smaller section, but thicker. Oh, butterfly. Aw. Almost landed on the window. All right, so now we're meeting in the middle. And I do like to put a little more beads, especially like a little bit thicker and smaller in the back because of gravity again, all right? All right, bada bing, bada boom. These beads are up. We're gonna film the second row, but honestly, this is all I can show you. The rest of it is in the online course. It is 𝗧𝗢𝗏𝗡 The way that I teach you is one fluid motion. This isn't setting up a foundation and then setting up all this other stuff. Like, it's done in one session, one thread, one. That's it. You're not setting up the bottom, setting up the top at separate points. You're not setting up this and putting freaking cotton and whatever threads through this. You're not doing that, okay? I'm gonna teach you the right way. You're gonna understand this. You're gonna be doing these in 30 minutes. If it's possible, yes it is. And your clients are gonna be able to go anywhere from 10 to 13 weeks between move-ups. All right? If you guys have questions, definitely let me know. We have the website, SwanMethod.HairExtensions.com. We do have a live chat, so you can ask questions there about the course. We're happy to answer. You're also welcome to give us a call. Our salon number is 919-701-7027. You can text us. We love questions. And I'm here to bring you success. I want you to ace this. I don't want you to sign up for a course, give it a few tries and give up. I want you to really understand this and realize that you can do this. All right guys, I wanna say thank you so much for joining me today and letting me show you how I do my beads and placement. I went ahead and installed both rows. And if you wanna come on close, I wanna show you guys again the stitching. This is the Swan Method difference, okay? You can barely see those stitches. There is no top stitch. There is no long stitch that potentially a person can comb out. These aren't going anywhere, okay? I'm gonna flip her so you guys can see. Her beads are hidden. Her stitches are hidden. This is the Swan Method, okay? Perfectly placed. She's adding lots of volume, lots of, not so much length, but lots of volume this round. These are volume wefts though, so less is more on these guys. I do have a vendor list available if you want to purchase it with your class. It's called the Swan Method Plus. So I offer not only the classes, but where I'm getting my hair sourced, and that is super important. You don't want junk hair when you're installing beautiful, perfect extensions like this. You want the hair to last. This hair lasts well over a year if taken care of properly. And good hair is hard to come by, all right? Her edges look absolutely flawless, okay? She can pick up her hair the same day. She could pick up her hair, put it in a high pony if she wants, but she's got 2 rows of hair extensions for much needed volume. And again, super seamless. This is the Swan Method way. If you are ready to join the Swan Method, go ahead and go on to SwanMethodHairExtensions.com and I'll be waiting for you. I've got a beautiful online course. I'm ready to teach you. Again, once you sign up, you do get access to my personal cell phone. We become besties and you can text me anything. Usually the first text is mind blown, mind blown, mind blown, because this is the most seamless extension method you will ever see. I also forgot to show you what it looks like with her hair down. So I did take that ponytail that she had and I took it down so you guys can see what her hair looks like when it's completely down. Remember, she has 2 rows using the Swan Method. And I know I said this, but I'm gonna say it again. I patented it, I invented it. It is close to my heart and I want to make you the most successful hair extension artist around, okay? So she's got the 2 rows. This is her hair. When we take down her hair, look at that. Look at how that just blends in perfectly. And it blends in perfectly because of the beads, the placement, and the great quality hair extensions. I'm gonna turn her around so you guys can see the front and the side. All right, Jamie, we love it. Always, always. So she's been applying to mine for a long time. We actually used to do tape-ins in her. No, we will never do tape-ins again. No. But now she's got these beautiful Swan Method extensions. Look at this. You would never know. You would never know that she has extensions. Look at that. 1 row, 2 rows, seamless from edge to edge. Seamless stitching, invisible beads. Bada bing, bada bing. Out. Make sure you subscribe and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, 𝗧𝗢𝗡𝗃. Bye.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. If you want more, I do have my online course at 𝗧𝗢𝗏𝗡𝗄𝑥tensions.com. Once you sign up, you get the full course. Literally, students are learning this in days, not weeks, and you're gonna start earning money quick. I have solved all the problems. It is seamless from top and bottom. You do not see the stitches and you do not see the beads. Today, we did Jamie's hair. We installed 2 rows, 4 wefts each, and she absolutely loves her length. She's able to go 13 weeks, guys. 13 weeks between appointments is insane. So once you sign up, you can also sign up for the Swan Method Plus, and you'll get the vendor list. My luxury hair extensions, who I get my extensions from, will be full access to you. All right, thank you for joining. If you're not subscribed, or press that button. Subscribe right now. Make sure to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, 𝗧𝗢𝗏𝗍𝒂𝒍𝒊𝒔𝒕, and make sure you sign up for that online course. It's available right now at 𝗧𝗏𝒂𝒐𝗏𝗏𝗡𝗏𝒂𝒍𝒊𝒔𝒕.com.